He doesn't wear black turtlenecks like Steve Jobs, and he doesn't command attention like Elon Musk. Yet today, one man sits at the center of the most powerful technology ever created. His name is Sam Altman. In November 2023, he was suddenly fired from the company he helped build, and just 5 days later, he returned stronger than ever. This is the story of how Sam Altman quietly took control of artificial intelligence, and why the future of humanity may depend on him. Long before OpenAI changed the world, Sam Altman was already moving quietly through Silicon Valley, not as a loud visionary, but as a strategic thinker obsessed with the future. Born in 1985, he learned to code as a child and dropped out of Stanford at just 19, a move that looked reckless to some, but perfectly logical to him. His first startup failed to become a global success, yet taught him something more valuable than money: how power, capital, and technology truly flow in Silicon Valley. When he became the president of Y Combinator, Altman wasn't just funding startups, he was studying founders, patterns, and human ambition, slowly building a mental map of how world-changing companies are born. While others chased fame, Sam Altman was preparing for something much bigger, something that would eventually redefine intelligence itself. In 2015, Sam Altman co-founded OpenAI with a bold and unsettling mission: to ensure that artificial intelligence would benefit all of humanity, not just a handful of powerful corporations. At the time, the idea sounded almost naive, yet behind the idealism was a deep fear that AI could easily become the most dangerous tool ever created if left in the wrong hands. Backed by some of the biggest names in tech, including Elon Musk, OpenAI was positioned as a nonprofit guardian of the future. But from the very beginning, there was a quiet tension between ethics and survival. Training advanced AI required massive amounts of money and computing power, and Sam Altman understood a brutal truth that others preferred to ignore. To control AI, you first had to play the same power games as the tech giants you feared. As OpenAI's ambitions grew, its original nonprofit structure began to crack under the weight of reality. Building advanced artificial intelligence was no longer an academic experiment. It was a race that demanded billions of dollars and near-limitless computing power. Sam Altman made a controversial decision that would redefine OpenAI's future, partnering with Microsoft. To critics, this looked like a betrayal of OpenAI's founding ideals, but to Altman, it was a necessary compromise to stay alive in an increasingly ruthless AI arms race. The alliance gave OpenAI access to unprecedented resources while quietly turning the organization into one of the most powerful players in global technology. Behind the scenes, Sam Altman was no longer just talking about safety and ethics. He was positioning OpenAI at the center of the world's AI infrastructure, where real control truly existed. In November 2023, the unthinkable happened when OpenAI's board abruptly fired Sam Altman, sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond. No clear explanation was given, only vague statements about trust and leadership, which instantly fueled speculation about internal power struggles and fear over how fast AI was advancing. For a brief moment, it appeared that the man at the center of the AI revolution had lost everything. Yet the firing revealed something even more important: how much power Sam Altman had quietly accumulated. Employees threatened to resign en masse, investors panicked, and Microsoft stepped in with overwhelming support, exposing a simple truth that could no longer be hidden. OpenAI without Sam Altman was not OpenAI at all. Just 5 days after his sudden firing, Sam Altman returned to OpenAI in a dramatic reversal that stunned the tech world. The board was reshaped, alliances were clarified, and the balance of power shifted permanently in his favor. What looked like a personal comeback was actually something far bigger: a consolidation of control over the most influential AI organization on the planet. From that moment on, Sam Altman was no longer just a CEO navigating ideals and compromises. He became the central figure deciding how artificial intelligence would be built, deployed, and governed. The message to Silicon Valley was clear and unsettling. In the age of AI, real power belongs not to those who shout the loudest, but to those who control the systems everyone depends on. Today, Sam Altman stands at the center of a question no one can afford to ignore. Is he protecting humanity from artificial intelligence? or quietly building the most powerful AI empire in history. He speaks openly about existential risks, alignment, and safety, warning that AI could surpass human control. Yet at the same time, his company pushes forward at breathtaking speed. To supporters, Altman is a rare leader who understands both the promise and the danger of intelligence beyond human limits. To critics, he is a master strategist using fear and idealism to justify unprecedented concentration of power. The truth may be more uncomfortable than either side admits, because for the first time in history, the future of intelligence itself may be shaped by the decisions of a single, quiet man. If Sam Altman is right, artificial intelligence could unlock an era of abundance, curing diseases, solving climate change, and reshaping human potential beyond anything we have known before. But if he is wrong, the consequences could be irreversible, because the systems being built today may soon operate beyond human understanding or control. Governments move slowly, regulations lag behind innovation, and the responsibility increasingly falls on a small group of technologists who were never elected to shape humanity's future. In this uncertain landscape, Sam Altman's choices will not just define OpenAI, they may define the trajectory of civilization itself, forcing the world to place its trust in a vision that cannot be tested until it is too late. Sam Altman may never seek the spotlight, but history rarely cares about who wanted power, only about who ended up holding it. From a Stanford dropout to the man shaping artificial intelligence for billions of people, his rise reveals a new kind of dominance in the modern world, one built not on charisma or spectacle, but on control of systems too complex to challenge. Whether Sam Altman will be remembered as the guardian who protected humanity or the architect who centralized intelligence itself remains an open question, but one thing is certain. The future is being written quietly, and his name is already on the first page.